Alright, so I know I have been slacking. It's not my fault though. There was a hurricane, and the hurricane made me miss a bunch of work, and I have to make up all my hours. So I've been having to work like a bunch of extra shifts and long shifts, and it's kind of been a nightmare. And it has also delayed everything even more than it already was. But I'm off for the rest of the evening tonight, and it's already dark, as you can see, which means it's the perfect time to get the lighting set up, because as you can see, the cemetery is still completely dark. I've still gotta set the lighting up over there to light up the cemetery. Plus there's some more lights and stuff that we usually put like around the porch and stuff. So I'm gonna do that tonight because I'm free, it's dark, and I really need to get this show on the road because Halloween is in 16 days. It's kind of crazy how fast it has gotten here. Alright, so there's the cemetery lighting, sort of. As it turns out, one of my green spotlights is dead. So I guess I get to add that to the list of stuff I still need to get. But you can see I got the green and the blue on that side. I know it's really hard to see. And then just the blue on this side. I'll get the green to go over there. And this cemetery is kind of lacking, isn't it? It seems very empty, because it is very empty. The mausoleum's not up. I don't know when that'll be up, because you remember it got destroyed, or not destroyed, but it got like kind of torn apart in the storm, so you gotta like rebuild that. A lot of my tombstones have broken over the years, so there's not very many tombstones left. It's a very bare cemetery at the moment. Plus it doesn't help that several of the tombstones have actually fallen down since the other day, so I gotta get those stood back up too. But hey, at least the lighting is starting to look pretty good, isn't it? Like the house. I put some orange paper in the windows there because that contrast of the orange and the blue lighting I think looks amazing, and I think I'm gonna do it in those two windows as well. I think it gives a nice look to it. Alright, got the circus sign back up. Looking pretty good. I accidentally damaged it right there. That kind of sucks. As you can see though, I do not have the black light up there. And that is because I decided that I'm gonna get a new black light. Instead of the little tiny one that I was trying to use that really wasn't working that well, I'm gonna get like a full length one that'll go like all the way across there and hopefully light it up a lot better. So that's something else to add to the list that I need to get. I also need to get a much better light for the front of the cemetery. This tiny little fire and ice light just isn't cutting it. I used to have another small red LED spotlight that usually lights up the front, but that one died too. I think this is the last year that I'm gonna buy lights from Spirit, because they seem like they don't last more than a year. So I think I'm gonna have to just start spending a little bit more money and getting like higher quality spotlights from Fright Props or something like that. I'm really loving the blue on orange though. That looks amazing. I say this every year, but next year I for sure am going to focus more on the house, because that house gets neglected at this time of year. So I'm thinking what I might do is, obviously I have the blue and the green lights in the cemetery and they end up shining on the house, which looks pretty nice, like the blue and the green there. But it's all just like ambient lighting, you know? Like as soon as somebody walks by here, they create a shadow on the house that looks odd. So I'm thinking that next year I will put more focused lights on the house, like instead of using the ambient lights from the cemetery to light the house will just have like its own lighting. I think that'll look pretty good. Plus, again, I love the orange on blue. So I also think next year that I'll like outline the house, the roof in like orange rope light or something. That'll probably look pretty nice. But let's not focus too much on next year. Let's get this year ready to go. I still have so much to do and like 2 weeks to do it. This always happens, no matter how early I start in the year, I run out of time.